Switch on Southwest London. You're on Riverside Radio.
In 166 years, I realise I'm going to be the first woman to umpire the men's boat race. For me, that's a real privilege. I really want to give a nod to the male umpires who've supported me since I started this journey in 2013. I joined the umpires panel and they have really shared their knowledge and skills with me. I am now ready, having umpired the women's boat race and both reserve races, to umpire the men's boat race. In boat race bingo, I am now completing the set. I have got the full house. So this process of choosing the boat race umpire happens last year, actually at the end of 2019, and there are a certain number of Cambridge umpires that could have umpired the men's boat race. We were put forward to Oxford, being part of the panel, and Oxford chose the umpire. I got an email from our chairman, Boris Rankov, asking me if I could be free on the 29th of March, and the answer was very quickly a yes, because he was asking me whether I would umpire the men's boat race. For me, it's really interesting being the first of anything, where the first woman in this juncture to umpire this race. Of course, now it's happened when it has happened. We have to get to the 29th of March yet. That will be the ceiling, if you like. We're going to call it a ceiling broken, and hopefully we won't be talking about it. What's really exciting is we do have a talented group of men and women umpires, all who are training for this race. And what I know is when myself and my other colleagues have already raced and umpired these races, we've got a really talented group of umpires here to support this race in the future. For me, I was so privileged to find this sport. When I first went to Cambridge, I wasn't a rower. I did other sports. I played netball, I played basketball, I did athletics, the sports that actually at the time women were given the opportunity to do at school. At university, I was able to broaden what I did and became a rower. I loved it. For me, it is nothing like sitting on a start line. I will be jealous of the crews. I have to think a moment of me, but this is the next best thing, to be able to umpire it. So in 2017, we saw the women's boat race almost sink. I was actually here at the start on that day. I was umpiring Isis Goldie, so I was doing the race after that. And for me, that was real drama. We knew conditions were tricky. So sitting here, it could be really seductive because this river is not straight and it can look quite calm here. And yet we know that it will get a lot rougher. The situation I had to deal with sitting on the start line, waiting for my crews to get ready, knowing that there was a boat sinking in front of us. And that was a really hard thing to do, because as the umpire, the first job is to keep the crews safe. Being in a huge river and sinking is not an ideal position to end up in. However, I trusted the process. We had everything in place that we needed to, and I started that race. And how it panned out was Isis ended up winning that race and both crews were fine and got across the finish line. But there was definitely a moment where, as an umpire, your job first of all is to keep them safe, and what do you do? As a boat race umpire, I've got several responsibilities. So first of all, I've been managing the fixtures. That's been a real challenge this year with the weather we've been having, ensuring the right umpires are there and that we get everything done that the clubs want to do. On race day, it becomes a bit more simple. I really am just managing the blue boat, both of the men's boat race crews, and so I will be there making sure that they get onto the water and we are able to get them started at time. And then once I've said go, which I do from a launch behind the racing, I will be really looking for those next 17, 18 minutes to ensure we get fair and equal racing.
Ask your smart speaker to play Riverside Radio.